What's happening, my people? So it's your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth, back with another video tonight. And so I forgot that this was even coming on tonight, but I'm happy I seen this online. I'm happy I remembered and stuff. The Last Days of Ptolemy Great, episode 4, Coydog. Yo, this right here, I got some gripes with this show, man. Like, to be honest, man, I can't stand this show. I can't stand this show, dog. I can't stand that it's only 6 episodes. God damn. So we on episode 4. We only got 2 left. Man, this is one of my favorite shows on TV. And for this to almost be over with, man, I love this show. But let's get into it, man. He remembered the treasure last night. So it's like, what is this treasure? What this was? So we digging it up in the floorboards and whatever. So it's some platoons or ragoon, whatever. It's some pirate treasure. Some pirate treasure, man. Some gold coins and stuff. And we get the flashback to Coydog and stuff. So we seen Coydog had got killed. Like, well, he was about to get killed. He got caught going back and getting his Bible or whatever. And then we see the actual scene where he gets hung and everything. So they hanging him and they trying to get information to see where he took the lagoons or the ragoons or whatever, where he took the gold coins. So they don't want to kill him yet. They're like, I want my possessions, and then we could kill this nigga and all that. But, and Samuel Jackson, Ptolemy, he was watching this whole thing go down. It is heartbreaking. You see him here, little boy. It's like, man, you powerless. Like, you can't do nothing. Like, he wanted to with every fiber of his being. Like, 7 years old to have that much burden on you. Because he tried to pick up a sledgehammer. He couldn't pick it up. Like, if he could have picked it up, he would have went there like he was Thor, trying his damnedest. They probably both would have got killed. But he wanted to do something, man, but he couldn't. And that was heartbreaking. But Coydog, he seen Ptolemy and stuff. And he wanted to instill some strength into the boy. Like, I'm going out, but I'm going out of my own accord. And they got kerosene and got a big barrel underneath them and stuff. They all got their torches and got kerosene everywhere. He like, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't getting nothing from me. He kicks the kerosene barrel over. It splashes all on them. They all got torches in their hand. They burn up. And he hangs, so he dies. But it's sad, but it's like, it's strengthening as well. But he instilled a lot, like, just to say, he only was with Ptolemy like 7 years and stuff, because he was 7, 8 in that range. He instilled a lot in him that carried him for the rest of his life. So they get the gold coins. He only have 2 left. They talk about it like back in the days. Like I couldn't really tell homegirl about it because she was a woman of great desires. His old wife, and like she would have wanted the world. And she wasn't going to steal it from her or anything, but he knew, like, that money wasn't going to last because she had big dreams. But he did take care of her with it. He did do a lot of things. He bought her nice, fancy dresses and everything. He goes into some of their backstory. He was unfaithful at one point. She had some freak in her. She had some side pieces as well. Like, she was into women. But he like, I took her as she was. Like, with nobody perfect, she was perfect to me. Like, I did some shit, but I realized, whatever, I never did it again. She never did it again. Blase, blase. But then, he also has this money. He have the suitcase full of money. They always said, he got a suitcase full of money in that house and this and that. And it was a hoarder house at that time. So you like, he got a treasure in there? Like, I didn't expect to see all this cash. Like, The gold coins or something, I didn't really expect the gold coins, but I could kind of understand that because he got that from like 1930 something or whatever. So I didn't expect it to be like big loads of cash. So I expected it to be like some gold or something. But all this, and that was just from his checks. He would have extra money over with checks. That just shows if you can be responsible and have some discipline, like you can save up a lot of money. But he was 90-something years old, so he been saving for a while. But like he got all this just extra money put up. Okay, I don't need this. Put it up. How much money he ended up gathering. But he goes put it in the bank or whatever. Cause homegirl Robin, she done seen a lot of shit in her days. Her daddy got killed over some money and everything. That's not good to have all this cash on you. So they go put it in the bank. And we could flash forward to the end of the episode and stuff. Like he actually doing it for a lot of people. Like doing this for his family. Like he want to help them out, and he know if he give it to them, it's a wrap. But he wants to be able to divvy it out like little by little or whatever. And so it's to help a lot of people. And he wants to help Robin out as well. We go back. He goes back to the doctor. And I love like just when he tells his tales, man. Like he's talking about like heaven and hell and how Coydog talked about nobody's all the way good, all the way bad. We just on this road in between heaven and hell. We trying to make our way and do this and that. And he has a point in the show, just like talking about his sickness, his illness. And he like, so devil, like all this information that I got in my head, all this that I know, and all this that I've been through, you don't think that at some point maybe I purposely had tried to remember? Maybe I was running from my thoughts. Maybe that's what a sickness is like him trying to forget, because he went through some shit in his days, man. They end up going to an Indian shop, some people that he knew back in the days. Like it talks to his character. Like of him seeing character in other people and people seeing character in him because of the man that he was. And he did business with these people. He could have got more money for the coins or whatever, but he dealt with those people because they were good people. They seen good in him. They helped him out whenever he needed help. But he cashed out for some of them coins back in the days. He had a few left. Turned out these things are worth 50 G's a piece. Could be more, but definitely 50 G's. So we get back to the crib. Robin, she tells her story. Like, Ptolemy is always telling stories about what happens to him in his lifetime or whatever. She tells a story about why this hurts. Like, you're not scared about dying or this and that. He's like, I'm not going to be dead. I'm just going to go back to what I was. And she like, you're the first person in my life that I haven't wanted to die. Like, if you go, that's going to actually hurt me. My daddy, he was a criminal. He was a thug. He did all this and that. My mother, she was on crack and she was doing bad. I was in bad circumstances. And whenever she died, I was happy just to get out of that house. Like, because it was so much going on. And then she ended up at Niecy's. She helped Niecy out and stuff. And Niecy did her dirty. Like, nobody has ever did this girl any kind of good. And we see the punk ass family. They was plotting on him the other episode because they want his money or whatever. And so they send the city to the man crib to see that he's living in slums and Robin is doing him dirty and this and that. Like, he's doing better than he has ever did in his life. Well, in his older stages of life. Like, he doing great. They ain't helped him at all. Like, but she's helping him. In the city, they being assholes or whatever, but they go to the back. Robin shows him around that the house is all right, in good standing order, but the cops are still there. Ptolemy, he has the presence of mind to ask him about the murder that happened a few weeks ago and stuff. Do y'all know anything that happened or whatever? What about the investigation? And they have not questioned anybody. They're not trying to find who killed him or anything like that. So it's some bullshit. Something beautiful is he bought it might have been back or whatever, but he bought a couch, and Robin thought that was the most beautiful thing in the world. Like, she was so happy. She never had a bed to call her own. It's just a little sofa bed, but it's just that gesture and stuff. Like, you're a good dude, man. I like Ptolemy. They called the cops on Ptolemy and this and that. Ptolemy and them goes to Nisi. They got children in the street and stuff. Like, y'all called the laws on me, but y'all got the children, they running in the street and playing in the road or whatever to go get killed. Like, y'all not responsible y'all damn self. So he like, look, I'm gonna put a little bit of money to the side. I'm gonna try to help y'all out, but you ain't getting everything. And what y'all know about Reggie, him getting murdered and everything, and Hilliard, I know you stole my money, this and that. And Hilliard is like, if I knew you know how to count, I wouldn't have took it, but I didn't think you knew how to count. Does that make it right? Yeah. I can't stand that little dude right there, dog. He played on some other stuff before. Like, I can't think of what, but he played on a few things. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Samuel Jackson need to bust his motherfucking head to the white meat. But anyways, he tries to get the family together. He like, I want to have a gathering. I want to speak to everybody. Like, before my mind is gone, I want to be able to talk to everybody and give my little thoughts or whatever. Nina, the kids that are over there at Nisi, that's Reggie kids. So where's the wife at? She got that nigga killed, dog. You put two and two together. They had, he remembered. He remembered about what happened with Reggie, the conversations and stuff. One of the last conversations that Reggie had with him is that he wanted to move his family away because her old man with her ex-boyfriend was getting out of jail or something. She knew that nigga was getting out of jail. She been talking to him like how Yvette was on Baby Boy. But the difference is she wanted to be with that nigga. She put that nigga up to kill Reggie. And she been running around with him. They talk about she sad and this and that. That's Reggie kids. She like, that nigga probably don't want to be around Reggie kids or whatever. She laid up fucking with that nigga. I know that's what happened. Then we get to Billy, and we go see, go talk to him, see what he knows about Reggie's murder and this and that. I think he knows, but he just don't want to say nothing. He like, yo, man, kind of know, like, the streets be talking. The streets talk, you know. But he like, yo, man, you really want to do something, man? You like, can't let this go, whatever. Like, what if somebody killed your family? What would you do? What would you do that was your family? Like, okay, so Mr. Ptolemy, what you gonna do? The end of the episode, yo, I love this part so much. In pure Samuel Jackson fashion. I'm about to kill me a motherfucker. Yo, this show is classic. And shout out to homeboy Robin and stuff. Like, he's courting Robin and stuff. Like, he a good dude on the series. I like him. But this right here, I hope his health doesn't start to deteriorate too soon or whatever. Like, maybe in the last episode or whatever. But man, I'm about to kill me a motherfucker. Oh, I can't wait. I hope he get his revenge. Yo, Samuel Jackson, I hope he nominated for an Oscar, Tony, whatever award, People's Choice Award, Nickelodeon Award. I don't care. He need to win something for this role right here. But y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all watch this if y'all get the chance to. Hopefully y'all watching if y'all watch my video. But if you haven't been able to watch it and you just like listening to me, I hope I explained it good enough or whatever. But like, comment, subscribe. Go be the greatest and the most hated man. 2 weeks left.